We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So stepping in, Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
First pitch, 7-20.
The windup and the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
In is Joey Votto now. His career line with Foltynewicz batting at an even .400. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0.
Oh, that pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Galvis, a 5'10" switch hitter. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Two and two. Here it is. Hit hard. Foul. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He set the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 9, the pitcher,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Austin Riley would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moustakas over to his left, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jesse Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's it.
Winker can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Two and one now. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Castellanos has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
2 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This is foul right side. He'll try again. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Mike Foltynewicz. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2 balls and a strike now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Got him swinging in the dirt. d'Arnaud gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in, Aristides Aquino will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1 left for Atlanta. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So here now is the pitcher, Luis Castillo. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Braves,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit in the air to right field. Aquino is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Riley, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Foltynewicz.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher Mike Foltynewicz digs into bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. That's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
At the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one, still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Here it comes, 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Runners on first with one down. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Braves go down quietly. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short.
Swanson brings it in.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard to short. Galvis is there. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. As a slider waved at and missed.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The pitch. Hit to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh and 1, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's 1-2. O'Day rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. The 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acuna is there and he has it for the out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Curt Casali will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Curt Casali.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as it's grounded sharply to first. To second for 1. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So striding in, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Comes set, the 0-1.
That's outside. Count is 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. We are still scoreless. Nick Senzel will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the Reds. Now playing center field.
Robert Stevenson is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way.
1-1.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fastball well outside. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Nick Markakis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 2-1.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. Facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Adam Duvall will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing third base.
Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 51, Will Smith.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Smith was born right here in Georgia. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0.
Inside, ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's out.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. The Reds down to their last strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Phillip Ervin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit out towards second.
Albies brings it in.
Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Atlanta Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Darren O'Day earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Will Smith records the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.